Earlier this week, First Judicial District Attorney General Steve Finney sent a letter to 4 law enforcement agencies highlighting an ongoing problem with domestic violence in Washington County, Tennessee. In the letter, Finney stressed the importance of officers including arrest history and previous failures to appear in court offenses when working with the court system. But as News Channel 11's Clarice Shaley reports, Finney believes some changes are needed outside of the scope of those law enforcement agencies. Clarice?
Yeah, according to General Finney, these are issues within the county court system itself that are causing a cycle that is not only unnecessary, but Finney says is causing a threat to public safety. District Attorney General Steve Finney has concerns with domestic violence cases within the Washington County court system, specifically when it comes to repeat offenders being brought in overnight, a time when only night clerks are available to set bonds.
These night clerks can't do anything but follow the statute.
Tennessee law limits the bond amount a night clerk can set, often resulting in low bonds. For example, night clerks can only set misdemeanors at $1,000. General Finney suggests magistrates are a better option for the county.
They can take into consideration people's prior history, failures to appear, a recent arrest. A night clerk can't do any of that.
The Sullivan County court system has had magistrates in place for a few years, which Sullivan County District Attorney General Barry Staubis says is needed since crime doesn't always happen between 8 to 5.
It's been, I think, a real benefit in that we have trained, most of those folks are experienced law enforcement agents, so they have an understanding of laws, they understand affidavits, complaints.
Overall, General Staubis believes having magistrates helps keep repeat offenders from easily bonding out.
It depends on the information that's given the magistrate, and also it depends on their judgment on how much the bond should be made and what the terms should be. And again, they have to, a lot of that depends on the information that they have or know about the case or what they read within the affidavit of complaint.
Until this change is made in Washington County, though, General Finney continues to worry about public safety.
In essence, we're putting victims out there that could be subject to more abuse or death, and it doesn't need to be that way.
A resolution would need to be passed in the county in order to add magistrates to the county court system. General Finney does say that law enforcement are kind of caught in the middle of this issue. The Johnson City Police Department told me their officers are taking the steps they can to include the information that helps set bonds.